Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Tomahawk 712E and I am going to show you how to work on the key ignition switch for a 2015 Chevy Silverado. Yes, this can also be for any other trucks, maybe to like a 2017 or 2014, but for those of you who own a 2015, since you guys have a hard time finding a video for these kind of trucks, I'm going to show you. So it'll be quick, so you're not wasting time, because most of them just spend like a half hour to explain it to you. And since I've already changed the new ignition switch already, here's how I'm gonna run down the steps for you. All right, so step one, you're obviously gonna go and discharge the battery from the negative cable only. Okay, that's the first step. Second step, you don't have to take out both of these columns if you don't want to, but if it's necessary for you, so you can have a lot more room to get this thing out, I guess. Because most of the times, I'll show you the logo right now. That logo right there is the theft deterrent system. Very annoying. But since I fixed it and got a new ignition switch, yeah, it turned out just smooth and fine. And once you replace this, I guess just use the flathead screwdriver. All right, but before you remove the steering wheel column, you want to remove this first. You just got to yank it out. All right. No, you're not going to break it, but hopefully you don't. But once you yank this out, you'll go ahead and get rid of the steering wheel column. I will fix that after this video, I guess, but you know. So after you've done those two steps, you go ahead and grab some sort of like a little pinned needle. All right, it's kind of like something you use to check fuses or whatever. You know, that's the tool I use to get through this little hole in the top to get this sucker out. But mainly when you want to get this out, you want to go ahead and go all the way to the on button. Since your battery's off, you can stick it through that little hole, press down as you're pulling it, and it should just come out. And depending on the condition of your ignition switch, if it's old, it's possible metal pieces will fall out, just like how it happened to me, since it was old and broken. And I'll be right back to show you the old piece. Alright, so I'm back. So these were the old pieces from my truck. Here's the old ignition switch where it's kind of messed up. A few of these little pieces were still good, but some of them were broken. So I wanted to put on the new one because, well, this piece right here that turns with your key, well, it's kind of already scratched up and messed up. So I'll show you the tool that I used to release this piece. This is what I'm talking about. It's like a little needle. Really helpful tool. And you'll see like a little slot on here, maybe like this slot, I believe. It kind of goes down. It has a little spring, and of course they're gonna look like that, but a little bit thicker. And of course, since these were the new pieces, you pretty much, how I did it for the new one to install it, common sense, you just press on these things, you know, they'll come loose, and then you look at the numbers on how it was laid out for the old one, and then you can copy it as you're putting it for the new ones, installing all of these, because all these got like these little numbers on there where it says 2R or 1R or 3R, 4L or whatever. So the L letters are obviously left and R's are right, you know, obviously. And so I guess after putting all this, but you first want to put the lubricant after installing it. All right, I can't show you because obviously, well, I've already installed it, but I'm giving you tips and ideas on how you can get this done quickly. So without further ado, you just kind of lubricate all around this, put your springs first, and then put like these little metal pieces. After you're done doing that, you're going to also slide this sucker in. After sucking it in, then you go ahead and put this end piece in. But before you do that, you also got to put that little piece there that goes there. Apparently, I lost the old piece because it fell out, remember? Like I told you in the video. But anyway, after that, I guess putting that little piece with the spring on it first, you slide it in, and then you slide this piece in, and then if it won't go on, just kind of don't force it too hard because you might crack it or whatever. I mean, that's kind of what I had to do, was get it in there because it was brand new, and since It turned out fine, how you saw me turn my key, since after all that. And once you install this back, you're going to do the same thing, all right? So exactly the same way how you replaced this piece, you're going to go ahead and do the exact opposite. So in a reverse way. So you're going to stick it in like that, and it's going to be like this. And then you kind of just turn it back to accessory or to off. Once that's done, then you go ahead, reconnect the battery, and then stick your key or new key or whatever that came with the box or something, or your old key, whatever works. And it should match up with these. And you also got to make sure these are flushed, leveled with this metal piece. So obviously, once you do that, your car should turn on just good, and the theft deterrent system should be off automatically. So there you go. Hopefully this helps, and hopefully I didn't take too much of your time. And yeah, I'll continue learning on how this whole 2015 works, so I can save you guys the trouble from going to a dealership, spending maybe $500, because I wasn't going to do it, because why bother? You know, you can get it done yourself in like 5 or 3 minutes. It took me 3 minutes to get it done. So hope you like this video. Comment, support, any questions, I'll try to answer them the best I can. So good luck.